all right. So here we are. Woo! All right, first things first. I want to apologize to my viewers, the one viewer I have on right now. Okay, I want to say I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while. It's been a month. I've had a bad month of fishing. For those of you that understand, up here in the East Coast, let me tell you, the waters are warm right now. You're basically going to catch nothing but schoolies. I went to Montauk a few weeks ago. I made a video. I looked at the video. My camera was pointing down. It was just a bad day. I walked 5 miles on the beach that day. Sure, I did about 35, 40 schoolies. I cannot complain. But again, the video is just horrible. I'm going to have to make something out of it to get it up on there. And the other times I went, I didn't catch anything. What am I going to do? I'm just going to make a video and not show you guys anything? Hey, I'm Mr. Poseidon. I'm fishing, but not catching today. No, I'm not doing that. So anyway, I want to say a big thank you out there to my good friend, Mr. Now, don't knock me if I get this wrong. I'm going to try very hard.
Abdel-Jabbar.
Abdel-Jabbar. Oh,
Sudoku.
Is that like the basketball player? Oh, I would like it. Okay, Sudoku. Is that correct, honey? Sudoku?
Sudoku.
Sudoku. Abdel-Jabbar Sudoku. Like to thank, big thanks to you. Glad you're on and you're watching. Mr. Sudoku asked me, he said, are you giving a giveaway today? Well, today's only the second live cast. I'm not going to be doing the giveaway. Unfortunately, I can't have giveaways every time, but I'm glad you asked. Makes me a little excited that somebody likes my channel for something, right? Anyhow, what else can I say? I've been talking to a few of my buddies online here. Bruce up on the East Coast, up near the Rhode Island area. Also, these are the slacking months for us. He's also catching nothing but schoolies, I hear. It's tough this month. Last week, I had to miss Bill Wetzel's Cap Tree get-together out there that they do every year. I couldn't make it only because, Bill, if you're listening or watching, if you ever watch this, sorry, I couldn't make it because I was working. They got me on 7 days, 12 hours, and then I get a week off. 7 days, 12 hours, get a week off. It's tough. This COVID has really, messed with my schedule a bit, and I haven't been able to come on regularly due to work. Work always comes first. Without work, I'm not doing any of this, guys. You do understand. A little break time right now for some fresh water. And you guys know how I feel about water. Okay, so let me also say right now that I'm not doing this alone. I never do this alone. I have lots of help from my lovely wife, Mrs. Poseidon. She's dynamite in the computer. We had issues. We were supposed to come on at 2, but we didn't because, we were having technical issues. I switched everything up. I added a third camera, as you saw, the full view of the room. And to do all that, I had to redo the programs, redo this, relearn that, relearn this, a lot of fights in between. You missed out on that. You didn't miss out on much, but I caught it all, trust me. So anyway, I'd like to introduce my lovely wife, Mrs. P, the one and only Mrs. Poseidon.
Hey. Hey, everybody.
All right, so Miss Poseidon. So what do you think of your husband? I was telling you, I'm going fishing, I'm going to catch fish. And then I come home with this big, how does that feel?
Excited.
Yeah, I was so excited to, I'm sorry. My wife expects fish because that's all she eats. And if I don't bring fish home, she doesn't eat. What are you going to do? Honey, my suggestion is water.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for that. So yes, Mrs. Poseidon, my only partner in life. She helps me with everything, including fishing. When if you've seen that last video I posted with the Montauk, it was all her, man. I didn't have to do anything. I was just like catching the fish. I was like, turn on the camera. She turned on the camera. It's great, man. It was easy to operate like that. But when you got yourself, and it's on my head, and the last video I told you I did in Montauk, it was pointing down. It was horrible. So I was there with a buddy of mine. I don't know if I mentioned him to you before. Chaz. He is the man. He's an up-and-coming fisherman.
Change the screen.
Yeah, I will. Oh, my wife is telling me, change the screen. Okay, I'll change the screen.
Talking.
So we'll put Mr. P with her a little small. So, yeah. So I was in Montauk last 2 weeks ago, and I met my buddy Chaz out there. Now, Chaz is an up-and-coming fisherman. He is really good. He loves to fly fish. I'm actually going to do a video come September. He's supposed to be coming away with me then. He's going to teach me a little bit about fly fishing, which I know nothing about. So anyhow, that's what it's like, fly fishing for me. I know nothing about it. But anyway, he's supposed to bring me teach me fly fishing. We're going to be up near the Ontario Lake up there, whatever it is. And I'm a little psyched up for that trip. Lots of salmon, they said, all kinds of, pike and trout and smallmouth bass and the works are up there. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be going away for a few days. And like I'm talking about Chaz, he's an up-and-coming fisherman in Montauk. He's striving to become a guide. I mean, all he does is fish basically, I would say, 6, if not 5 days out of the week. He's always going fishing, whether it's before work, after work. The guy fishes. He loves fishing. And he's a fly fisherman. He fishes on the fly. He also goes out with his rod. He's got a 10-footer. I know. I've seen him fishing with his mojo out there a few times. And, so I met Chaz out there. He brings me around. He shows me the areas. Really nice guy. Really good fisherman. I mean, I consider guys who can catch fish with basically just the line and not even a hook on their line. That's a good fisherman, if he could bring up a fish. But that's a joke. You guys know. So basically, Chaz is an excellent fisherman. He showed me a lot. The last time I was there, we actually did a 5-mile hike from the lighthouse all the way up to Ditch Plains, for those of you guys that know Montauk at all. Dynamite place to fish. I love fishing in Montauk. Come now, August and the end, and middle of August, end of August, starting the beginning of the fall season in September. I cannot wait. Those are the days to really go fishing in Montauk. So, I don't have many viewers out there. I know that for a fact. I mean, I didn't plan this live stream. I just decided to do it. So basically,
for future.
how is this? Is this a little better now? Is this a little better, Mark? And to the NWO, do you hear the sound now? Please let me know. If you hear my sound now, I'll be very happy. The water is absolutely delicious in this household. You're wearing your speakers, right? You got everything going?
Yeah. So I don't hear. You put Mr. Poseidon back on.
Yeah,
right?
I put Mr. Poseidon back on. That's where the monitor is hooked up. Thank you for letting me know future considerations on that corner camera. We will have to be putting on the mic.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
He's got it. Thank you, buddy.
All right.
God bless
So,
you. Okay, so
Explain to everybody, once you clicked on the overall studio
Once
view,
I clicked on the overall studio, I basically screwed myself a little bit. So That's what it sounded like while you guys were waiting. What's going on? We can't hear this guy. What's wrong with him? Anyway, so basically when I switched over to that new camera view, the problem is that I didn't put the actual Rodecaster microphone system that I have here on that. You have to understand programs. We're not here to talk about programs. We're here to talk about fishing. So once again, I'm going to go back to my buddy Mark. And that's the no to the NWO, my friend. My very good friend and a very good fisherman. I mean, he's such a good fisherman that his wife caught a bigger fish than him, believe it or not. How? Let me tell you. That's another story. We'll have to save that when I interview him one day. He'll tell you all about that. But a woman that catches a big striper isn't going fishing alone that's never fished before. She's going with somebody that knows about fishing. And my friend, no to the NWO, knows about fishing, hooked his wife up, said, this is what you're going to do, and she caught the big fish. So that makes him the real great fisherman. It makes her really lucky and very happy. I understand that. But it's the husband that pulled in that fish. That's the way I look at it. So congrats on that nice fish, and we'll talk about that another day. But going back to what I was saying, no to the NWO is the one who invited me to go fishing with him, freshwater fishing up in the Ontario area. We're going to be going the third week, I think it is in September. We cannot wait. He's this morning I was over his house. What he ordered in the mail, the egg fish weights and this and that, and he taught me a lot this morning on the freshwater fishing show that's coming up from the Ontario area. Anyway, Mark, I appreciate that big time. I appreciate you inviting me out there. I cannot wait. We have our reservations. Everything's all set. That's about it for that. What are you going to be
going for? What is it?
Out there, we're basically going to be doing is we're going to be fishing for salmon. And then there's the lake where they got, also in the river, there's trout, things like that. Pike, I guess. Pike is in the lake, I know he was telling me. And then you got the smallmouth bass or largemouth bass. I'm not up into freshwater fishing. But I'm going to learn a lot when I go with him. And I've never done freshwater fishing. I never tried it. Chaz will be out there with me also, so we're kind of psyched for that. He knows his freshwater fishing game for sure. Like I mentioned earlier, he is a fly fisherman, and he knows his stuff. All right, back to Mrs. P. Mrs. P. How? Oh, no, she says, oh, no. Look, she's all like, oh, my God, Eric, why are you doing this? Oh, no. Most of you know my name already, but anyway. Yeah, he's telling NWO, says we're going to have a blast. I believe him because just hanging out the river with him fishing, I always have a blast. The guy really gives me some good stories. I enjoy that. I enjoy listening to good stories. He makes me laugh. And obviously, he's always helping out here on the channel. As you could see, he showed up for me today. So, Mr. Sadoki, are you out there? Mr. Abdul-Jabbar Sadoki, are you out there? Are you still out there, buddy? I don't see anything up lately, but are you out there? Let's see if he's out there. Anyhow, okay, let's keep talking. A few weeks ago, I went on my buddy Jay's boat. He was inviting me for a while. He doesn't have that boat anymore. He's got something better, something really beautiful. That's his business to tell you what it is. It isn't mine. But I will tell you it's shiny and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful boat. Beautiful what he bought. A couple of feet longer than what he bought, but this is strictly just a fishing boat. I love it. So anyhow, yeah, he invited me a few weeks ago. Now, look, if you guys don't know me at all or anything, I have to tell you.
Not really a boat guy.
I get seasick. I get seasick, man. I could be out there. Like my wife said, I'm really not a boat guy. You know, a lot of people will say, oh, surf fishermen, they can't afford a boat, so they go off the beach. Not me, buddy. I can afford to buy a yacht. No, I'm just kidding. I can't afford to buy a freaking rowboat. But anyway, I'm going to tell you this, that I went out on Jay's boat and I had a magnificent time. I didn't get seasick that day. The water was like pool water. I was all nervous. You know, we're riding out on the boat. Once the boat's moving, I'm good. Once it stops and it starts doing this, that's when I get a little nervous. Oh, you got a fan out there saying hello to you. I don't know if you can see who that is.
Yes. Hi, Marcos. How are you?
My brother-in-law, Marcos, with his wife there, with his sister, excuse me. She's my wife. Anyway, so like I was saying, I went out on Jay's boat, and we basically fished for porgies all day, and it was absolutely a magnificent day. I mean, I had a good time. I got a nice suntan that day. You'll see that, hold on a second, guys. Let me just fix something here. So there. So basically, I was fishing on Jay's boat, having a wonderful time, catching porgies all day. He actually got a striper. I got that on the show, too. You could see it there. But we had a magnificent time. It was wonderful fishing that day. It was nothing but blue skies, absolutely gorgeous that day. Anyway, any new viewers out there? I know I don't have many new viewers, but I'm trying. I can't get out those videos because I'm not catching fish. It stinks. I hate it. Breaks my heart. But anyhow, yeah. Any new viewers out there? Yeah, let's put Mrs. P on so this way I have one person that I know is watching me right now, and I feel good about that. So what else did I want to say? Yeah, I got my buddy Bruce. Let's see if he texted me. He was trying to download the Skype app. If you got a Skype app, I'd be glad to call you, get you on the split screen with me, and we can say hello to each other and say, who's watching? Nobody, but let's talk to each other like we're on a phone call. It's a beautiful thing. Anyhow, any new viewers out there want to ask me anything? What's my fishing like? How you doing? It's a beautiful day. What are you doing in the house? We went out this morning with the wife. We had a little breakfast, or you want to call it like a brunch thing at one of the local places here, down by the water, down by the river, the Hudson River. Beautiful. We always have a nice time. But anyhow, back to fishing.
Abdul-Jabbar was asking earlier about what poppers.
Yeah, I use any type of popper that's out there, whether it's a bomber, whether it's a regular popper, or all brand names, tsunamis. I use them all. I use them all. I have some lures. Where is that? There's a lure box outside. I'm not going to get that down. I didn't have that. It's NW20. He said N2. The NWO just mentioned that it's horrible fishing out there. No matter where you go right now, okay, where you are, it's horrible fishing out there. It's not good. But the one good thing is, in between the no fishing, the water. Water's absolutely magnificent. It's good for you, especially when you got it mixed with something else. Oh, Jesus, I'm going to fall on my face. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. There's nothing mixed in here but ice. You can hear the ice. Nice, cool water. When you talk a lot like I do, you got to undry your mouth. So, yeah, we're undrying the mouth. Let's say hello again to Mrs. B. What we got? Tsunami lures are great. Absolutely, Mark. I have a... Wait, let me get that there. There we go. There I am, right up there in the corner. Yeah, I just want to say to NW2, yes, definitely tsunami lures are great. I've used plenty of tsunamis ever since I was a kid and didn't know how to use it. But anyhow, hey, Eric Champy. Welcome, Eric Champy. You make me feel so good. 2 reasons. Woo-hoo. One, I think you're the 3rd or 4th viewer right now, but when you're not doing giveaways, you're just not getting any viewers, at least when you got 213 subscribers. But anyhow, Eric, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. It says, hey, I got this Hopkins spoon in the mail. I haven't said thanks yet, so here it is. I love that thing. I would never thought of that action would come from just a hunk of metal. Fishing has sucked for me all summer. Eric, it's been horrible. I went out a few times, and I can't make any videos. I did go out to Montauk. I did honestly score 40 or 50 schoolies 2 weeks ago, but they were just schoolies. And the worst part was when I came home, the good day that I had, that I took the camera out with me, it was a 5-mile run from the lighthouse all the way to Ditch Plains. And I got to tell you, that was a long walk. It was from 2:30 in the afternoon until we reached our 11:30 destination. I was with a buddy of mine named Chaz. He lives out there. He told me, don't worry, you'll make it. He made me work that day. That guy is a fisherman and a half. He fly rod. I got him on film. I got to make a small video of that, whatever little bit I got. But, yeah, the fishing has really been horrible, horrible. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Eric Champy. Also to number 2, the NWO. Thank you for mentioning that. I mean, it's tough. This is the doldrums of summer. This is the time you work on your tan. So when you're actually fishing and catching stuff and you got that tan and you're like, it's a beautiful thing, you know? You got to love it. But anyhow, yeah, so it is the doldrums of summer. It kind of stinks. And Eric Champion, I'm glad you like that lure. He mentioned that he's caught a few fish with that, and I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad. Maybe I should have inscribed my name on it before I sent it to you, but I'm pretty sure you remember where you got that lure from. Thank you very much for saying that. Even freshwater fishing has been horrible. Definitely. I was down with N2WO a few days ago, actually. Okay, maybe about a half a week ago, but we were down there snagging bunker. The waters are loaded with bunker. There's nothing chasing them. Usually in the rivers in the Hudson, from what I hear, because I haven't been fishing here all my life. I've only moved up here 15 years ago, and a lot of guys are going, I'm 15 years old. What are you talking about? It's all your life. What do you mean? But I never got into fishing the freshwater river up here until about 5 years ago total. So, yeah, when he says fresh water, it's loaded with bunker. We were snagging bunker. We caught them for the trip for Demo Point with my buddy Jeff. But unfortunately, we had to cancel that one. That was on Thursday. Excuse me. I need water. So basically what happened, we had to cancel that trip because they were having thunderstorms at night over there, and I don't want to deal with that. You know, having thunderstorms and fishing and, you know, lightnings flying all around you is not a good thing. First of all, we're surf fishermen. I got a 10-foot rod in the air, and I'm like, hey, this is great. Until that comes through, that's not good. Anyway, no, it's not. But anyway, yeah, I try to stay away from the thunderstorms. I got caught in one when I was alone, and I'll never forget that day. I had an umbrella. It was raining so hard. I took it out, only half of it. I stuck it in the ground. I was basically sitting on the ground, my knees crunched up, you know, all folded, and I'm sitting there, and thunder is ripping all around me. And all I'm thinking right now is I'm looking around, and I'm going, Jesus Christ. I'm saying, okay, excuse me for the wrong, shouldn't do that online. So Mickey Mouse, I said to myself, Jesus. Anyway. So I'm still the highest point on the beach. If lightning is going to strike anywhere around me, it's going to be on me. My wife is hearing this now for the first time, and she's like, what? Because I don't tell her stuff like this, because she'll be like, no, you're not going fishing. It's drizzling outside. There's a rainbow outside. The sun is out. There's no cloud. No, you're not going fishing. And I don't want to hear that, so I don't tell her these stories. I'm sorry. I told her now. Now I'm in trouble. I won't be able to go fishing for the next 6 years. Going fishing, buddies. Anyway. So that's it. I really don't have much going on. I feel I don't have many viewers right now that are on. I don't want to be on too long. I'm probably going to be on another 15 to 20 minutes. How long have we been on, honey?
About half an hour.
Half an hour, yeah. So 15, 20 minutes the most I got. You know, I don't want to go over crazy on these videos, especially when people are looking and they're like, where is the fishing stories? Where are your guests? Where is everybody? Everybody is not staying home to watch Mr. Poseidon's little speech right here. It's not good. Anyway, but that's the reason I haven't been on. So when you guys see this, at least you know that the reason I haven't been on is I've gone fishing and I just haven't done the right thing. And the one video I got was... not
very good video?
Yeah, it's not a very good video.
Oh.
And N2 NWO says, cat's out of the bag now. He's right. He's totally right about that. So we don't, you know, here's the overall view of the studio for anybody who's on right now. But you won't be able to hear me, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Yeah, so that's the overall look of the studio that I have created here. And, you know, it's a little tough sometimes. Now, look, I'm going to tell you guys one thing before this video ends. There's a lot of fishermen out there, and there's a lot of fishermen that have wives or girlfriends, at least most of us, right? I mean, we're studs. Imagine us. Imagine a girl walking by the beach and sees a guy fishing. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm catching a fish. Anyway, so you understand that we do. Wait, I'm going to cut this off for a second. It says, I'll work on my tan to get them full running stripers and look good while I'm doing it. See, Eric Champy's got a nice personality there. I like that. You're a funny guy, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Look at his tan. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Mr. Poseidon. So, yeah, I basically, oh, thank you. Thank you to the N2WO. Let's get a nice look on that with my wife, too. I want you to see Mrs. Poseidon. Oops, sorry, wrong one. All right, one more for her since I missed the first one. And I think we can do one for me. Okay, that's enough of that. Put on some music. Let's lower that. There we go. Wait. There we go. Little background music. It always makes it exciting. It's the Poseidon theme when you see the video starting. So I was going to mention, guys, that a lot of you guys have wives and girlfriends. And it's very important. Now, you got to understand, you know, a lot of women like to shop, like to go out, like to look at stuff and not buy them. No, that doesn't happen. But anyway, a lot of women like to look at stuff, go out, have a good time. And we're kind of bored. We're always looking, where is that seat? I want to sit in that seat in the store. And you're looking around for a seat. And a lot of these places don't have seats. You're not helping our cause. To all these big department stores, if you're watching my channel, I doubt it, but if you're watching my channel, understand that we are men, and men do not like to walk around women's sections looking at dresses and stuff. I'm trying to make this as clear and transparent as I can. You must put chairs down. Now, if there's a chair there, and we have our trusty hand phone, we can always go on, hey, Mr. Poseidon's on live stream. I'm going to sit down and relax. You sit back on the chair, put your legs back, stroll up, put on Mr. Poseidon, go, hey, this is fantastic. But they don't have a lot of seats for us a lot of times, and make you guys, you know, you make it tough on us guys, you know. Get the seats up on it. Seats. I want to sit down while my wife is doing her shopping. But getting on to the actual main subject. You have wives, you have girlfriends. I'm going to make this as quick as I can. You know, they like to go out, like I mentioned. They like to do their shopping. You got to be fair. And the way I'm fair is I'll do what she wants. I'll ask her, what do you want to do today? Oh, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Let's go fishing. Okay. No, it's not always like that. So, you know, if you really got a trip planned and you're planning on something like you want your wife to come, you know, do the right thing by her. Take her out to dinner, guys. Now, look, I'm not being like a, you know, love guru or a love marriage relationship counselor. I don't do that. But I will tell you that taking her out for dinner and having a good time with her, maybe influencing her with a few drinks, which I don't think many of us have to do. You just have them have a drink with you. Some nice dinner. I think, you know, it'd be nice. You tell me, hey, listen, I want to take you fishing. You know what I mean? What do you think about that, eh? You like me now or what, eh? Look at that steak you're chowing down on, eh? What do you think? That's free. I want to go fishing. But you get the point, is that, you know, women like to do nice things and go out. A lot of women out there, sure, they like fishing with you all the time. It's great, but it's nice to take your wife or your girlfriend out. Tell them, listen, I like fishing a lot. You're going to come with me tomorrow? You know, most chances are they're going to say yes. But if you have 9 or 10 drinks during the evening, don't expect them to get up in the morning and go, hey, let's go fishing, because you're going to be trying to wake them up, and they're going to be saying, get the bleep off me. So you understand where I'm coming from. Just do the right thing. The trick is to help her. This is Eric Champy now. Champy. The trick is to help her find her clothes. Oh, this is good, isn't it, honey? Remember those days? You couldn't find your clothes?
What?
My wife is like, shut up. Anyway, the trick is to help her find her clothes, but you just pick out the crap that they won't wear till she kicks you out of the store. That's good. I like that. Honey, what do you think of that?
It's cute.
Right there. Tell Mr. Champy.
It's cute there.
Yeah, buddy. You know, it's always good. It's It's always good. It's always good. It's always good. You got to love it. Eric, you're so right, buddy. That is the trick. That is the trick. Cheers, buddy, to Poland spring water.
Oh my God.
But anyway, like I said, I didn't have. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, we got a notification here. Let me see what's going on. Gotta love notifications. All right. It's not. The notification I got is your iPhone is not backed up. Horrible, 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 horrible. Anyway,
Alrighty.
I guess we should start wrapping up. It's a short show. There's not really much going on, nothing planned. We just said, let's do one today because I haven't been on in a while. I'm going to start doing some reviews too, since I'm not catching any fish. So, cheers, pal. Absolutely. One day we'll go fishing together. Eric, where are you from? What region? I mean, you don't have to tell me your exact address. Everybody will be showing up, knocking on your door. Hey, you know Mr. Poseidon? No, they're not doing that. Don't worry. But what region are you from? There's a 7-second delay, so I have to wait for these answers, you know? That's how it is.
Even more. I think it's a 20-second delay.
20-second delay. Wow, 20 seconds. So we got 20 seconds till this message gets out. Doo-doo-doo. Wait. Twenty long seconds. Thank you. Thank you. I'm back. All right. Let's lower that music just a tad. I want to be able to hear me, you know. So anyhow, yeah, we're getting ready to wrap this show up. My second live stream, to be honest with you. Not a good one. I mean, not really much to talk about when you don't have people out there. It says right above Philly in Bucks County, PA. Very close. We're pretty close. About 19 hours and I'm there. No, I'm kidding. It's about maybe Bucks County up on top, he says, of Philly. Philly's about 3 hours from here. So I would guess about 2.5. So, Eric, you go one way, I go the other. In an hour and 15 minutes, hey, we're there, buddy.
Oh, he's driving, he says. That's why.
Sorry, I'm driving.
That's okay.
It's a beautiful thing if you're driving. I'm waiting. So, you know, once I get a little bigger, maybe 1,000 subscribers one day if it ever happens. But we're going to have to set up a trip, a Poseidon trip where we all go together. Maybe I can get some of the big shots to come with us. It's going to cost me cash, but hey, you got to shell out for your members who subscribe to you, who normally would look at you in real life and go, you know, you don't really fish, do you? No, I fish, guys. I've been fishing for such a long time. Oscar's on, honey.
Hey.
Oscar is one of my original. Oh, Oscar, man, you made me feel so good. Now I want to stay on an
Oscar.
extra 15 minutes, but the people watching this video are going to be so bored anyway when it comes time. He says hello to you, darling.
Hi. How are ya?
All right, there you go.
See
Let's
some
put on
more
that double
names.
view up there. Yeah, Oscar, I appreciate that. Oscar, thank you very much. Oscar, I don't know if you ever made any investments on, he asked me what kind of boots do you like, you know, waiter boots. And my favorite are the lightweight, feather lightweight, made by, what's that big brand, honey?
Oh,
Blame the pineapple, guys.
the brand of boot?
Yeah, it's
Waiter
Sims.
boot?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
It's Sims. Yeah, buddy, Oscar, we will do it, buddy. We have to get together, Oscar. Do a trip to Montauk, man. I'll take care of everything. You sleep on the beach and I'll be in the room and we'll be good to go, buddy. No, I won't do that. I'll take care of everything. One day you come with me. I'll hang. You can hang in my room. You get your own bed. We do not sleep in the same beds. That is not allowed. It's not allowed. I don't do that in my life. I used to do that when I was 17 years old, wake up, and my buddy's naked next to him. I go, what are you doing? He goes, well, I'm sleeping. I'm like, and that was the last time I ever slept in the bed with a man. No, he was not gay. He was not gay. It's okay if you're gay. If you're gay, it's fine. But he was not gay. He was not gay, man. So anyway, yeah, ever since then, I'm like, I want my own bed, you know. And as I got older, I only travel with my wife. Even traveling with, he did. He says he's got some corkers. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, here to the corkers. Oh, man, Oscar, you got to come out, man. We got to go fishing together because Oscar's like one of the original members on here that I know, and he's always had some nice comments. Nothing bad ever to say. I mean, rarely anybody, two guys had something bad to say. Okay, one of these days I have to book you a trip with Bill Wetzel, and I'll bring you along. Oh, man, Eric. Such a nice thing to say. I got the tip, and you know Bill likes to get tipped. Hey, Eric, you're all right, man. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. Thank you. That'd be wonderful. I love Bill. Bill is the best fisherman. Oscar, when you're ready, that's what I'm going to have to do for you. I'm going to have to book Bill Wetzel. He only allows 2 people at a time. He gives you a little break on that second person. But, yeah, I'm going to have to bring you along with me, and we'll take a trip with Bill Wetzel, and then we'll fish the rest of the days there together, and we'll have a blast, bro. We'll have a blast. I have a good time no matter who I go with, no matter who I'm with. And I'll be like, all right, Oscar, I'm going to go fishing. No, don't take your fishing pole out yet. Here's the camera. Do your job now and film me over here. And no, I don't do that, Oscar. Never. The camera will be on top of my head, and I'll be advertising that you came with me. Because one day we're going to do a fishing trip, all of us, man. We're going to do like a fishing trip where we go to the middle of the ocean on a remake of the Titanic fishing style, you know. We all get, the ship goes down, and we all get in that little rowboat, and 10 strong fishermen going through the ocean. They're both long and gone, their wives, 7 years later thinking that they're dead. No, we're not dead. We're just rowing back. That's how long it's going to take. But anyway, I'm just kidding around. I'm just excited always to be on. I must have really not a lot to say. Miss Poseidon, you want to say your goodbyes? I'll put you on here.
That's it.
Okay, wait. Let me help you guys out.
That's it. You're going to wrap up? So when will the fishing actually get better for everybody?
The fishing... Much better. Wake up, guys. That's my wife. So the fishing is going to get a little better. Let's change this up here. I'll be up here so you guys see me a little bit. Oh, my God. I just crashed into the mic. My wife asked when the fishing is going to get better. We're hoping like middle of August.
Really?
Towards the beginning of September. I mean, it's not going to, cool off much, if maybe 1 or 2 degrees on the water. But the thing is that it starts to get cooler at that time. And hopefully, even at night, maybe we'll score some bigger fish, Miss Poseidon. So you understand what the deal is. Anyway, want to say goodbye to the viewers, darling?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
See you later.
All right.
The fishing will get better.
There you go. So basically, let's do this one. There you go. So basically, guys, once again, I thank you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't get any videos out there to you. When I'm not scoring fish, I'm not. But soon I'll put up that little Montauk one. I'll try to grab what I can out of it. But and to the NWO in the fall, absolutely. Like I mentioned to you guys earlier, that's the gentleman who I will be taking the trip with.
Eric Champy saying goodbye.
Yes, Eric, listen, by the way, I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis because I finally got the 3rd camera, which is this one. I don't know if you've seen it. We don't have the mics set up, so that's why you might have heard a little peaceful stuff going on there. But we're going to hook that up next. So I have mic action when the actual overall view is. I'll show you that again. All right, so once again, I want to thank, wait, let me get the right view here. There we go. So I want to thank everybody again for showing up to my channel. Eric, N2WO. Earlier, we had Abdul-Jabbar on there. My brother-in-law, Marcos, who's always backing me up. I appreciate it. Oscar, you are the man. Until the next time, Mr. P, Sharks and Rays are running, so get out there. He knows it. He knows it. I'll tell you, those Rays can give you a good fight. Marcos, thank you again. My good brother-in-law down in Florida. He has the weather down there. We love going out with Marcos. Or I love going out with Marcos when then we go down and visit him. We go out to brunches and stuff, and we enjoy, and we look at the other women. But what makes him a great brother-in-law is he doesn't tell my wife that I'm looking at the other women.
Oh, stop.
I'm just kidding. She knows. She's like, oh, stop. You know this program is rated G. Stop it. Anyhow, thank you guys. And once again, Mr. Poseidon out. And I hope to see you on the
See you
next
time.
live stream, guys. Thank you very much again, guys. Thank you. See you soon. You can wave now, honey. Hey! There it is. Ended the live stream.
Okay, so you have to end the other.